Hello there, and welcome to Geek Speak. My name is Nate, and you've caught me building Lego, one of life's little side quests that makes adulting that tiny bit more tolerable. In the world of gaming, side quests are those little treasure troves that lead you off the beaten path and sometimes down a rabbit hole that will lead you to treasure, collectibles, or that super rare item that you've been looking for. It's a lovely way of exploring a game in a new way that sometimes makes you discover things you would have otherwise never have found. Here are 7 gaming side hustles that distracted us from the main game. First up this episode, we are galloping into Rockstar Games' Western classic, Red Dead Redemption 2. This romp through the Wild West is on its own an utterly brilliant experience and a masterclass in world building. There are loads of excellent side hustles you can sink your time into, such as fishing, hunting, rounding up ne'er-do-wells, playing blackjack and poker in the saloon, or, if you're a weirdo like me, clothes shopping. That's right. My favourite thing to do in Red Dead 2 is to take Arthur Morgan, outlaw cowboy, and spend all of his hard-earned or ill-gotten cash on virtual bling and more vests than you can wave a revolver at. I would spend literal hours trying to pick what colour paisley vest went with which offensively stripy shirt, matching the colours of my boots and my hat, and trying to desperately make sure that my gunmetal wasn't clashing. Don't judge me, I can do what I want, and I can want to have the perfect poncho pistol combo if I choose to. In at number 2 is the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. These cute little guys are the reason that my original save file of this game racked up over 80 hours. Basically, Chow are these little blue guys that grow from egg to adult by being fed various items that you collect in the main game. These items then enhance the stats of your Chow, meaning they can run further, fly higher, swim faster, and grow up until they evolve into a full-grown hero or dark Chow, depending on how well you've parented them. The genius of the Chow Garden is that it encourages you to replay the main game and levels multiple times over as you farm the chaos drives and animals to grow your floating protege. This is such a relaxing pastime and a welcome shift down in gear from Sonic's frantically paced gameplay. Entry number 3 comes from the excellent Mass Effect 3 downloadable content, Citadel, that sees Commander Shepard, hero of the galaxy, going shopping for a house party. No, I'm not making this up. That is exactly what happens. As part of this shore leave side story, Shepard gains access to the Battle Arena, a VR simulated combat room where anything goes and you can blast Geth right in the flashlight to your heart's content. The combat simulator has fully customisable enemies, rules, and a digital scoreboard that appealed to my competitive nature so much that I forgot that the mechanical demigod Reapers were running wild around a defenceless galaxy. Sorry universe, I'm far too busy getting a new high score blasting virtual enemies to bits to think of ending the cross-species mega war against the galactic extinction bots. Oh well. The Yakuza series does sound by its very nature dark and serious, as well as the 18+ certificate on the box. So what gritty side hustle could possibly have tickled my fancy in this Japanese mafia melodrama? Karaoke. Yep. Tough guy Kiryu likes to punctuate his butt-kicking romp through the Okinawa underworld by warbling his way through some J-pop. The way the game presents this is as a rhythm-based button-pressing minigame, where depending on your performance you will get a graded rank and a high score, which again appeals to my inner competitive nature. I could have put any of Yakuza's utterly bonkers side hustles here, as the series, known not to take itself all that seriously, has bowling, billiards, darts, baseball, remote control cars, claw machines and more on offer. But for me, watching Hardman Kiryu singing his heart out is the pinnacle of these absolutely nuts pastimes. And speaking of time-sponging side quests, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is a game that I have sunk over 200 hours into over the years, and what a game! The sheer size and scope of Bethesda's high fantasy epic is on another planet. The sheer quantity of different activities on offer is mind-boggling, as the game is true to its RPG roots and it gives you full freedom to choose your own playstyle and explore to your heart's content. For me, That playstyle and role-playing sweet spot is Master Swordsman. Now, Skyrim has no shortage of legendary blades that can be quested for, but to me there is no greater joy than smithing myself some dragon scale armour and then scouring Tamriel for all the materials I need to forge my own ultimate sword and armour combo. The sad thing is that I have sunk hours into forging katanas, broadswords, helmets and girt big axes, only to put them in a chest or on a mannequin because they are too pretty to waste on that high level frost troll, even though they would carve him up like a Christmas turkey. No, I think for me, time in Skyrim is always better with a hammer and anvil clanging away the hours. Assassin's Creed 2 is next, and if you haven't played this absolutely wonderful historic romp through Italy, stop the video now and go play it. Assassin's Creed 2 follows Ezio Auditore de Firenze, bratty aristocrat turned ruthless assassin, as he parkours his way across the rooftops of Venice, Florence and more in the name of avenging his family and toppling a corrupt government. So, what ultra cool task was it that distracted me from hole-punching the evil officials responsible for Ezio's tragic backstory, you might ask? Collecting feathers. 100 feathers to be exact, all lovingly hidden across the splendidly sprawling sandbox that is Assassin's Creed 2. These avian artefacts are so well hidden, and the little soundbite that you get when you collect one of them is so brilliantly designed to be so rewarding. Yeah, I had no choice but to ignore the utterly brilliant plot of the game until all 100 feathers were safe and neatly tidied away in my treasure chest. Well played, Assassin's Creed 2, well played. And finalement is my pick for the game of the generation for the PlayStation 4, Marvel's Spider-Man. The game is unspeakably pretty to look at, the best fun traversing a sandbox game ever, has a story that frankly puts the films to shame, which is a shame, as you will spend weeks doing the absolute plethora of side hustles before enjoying the story. There is no one standout here, as the completionist nature of the game will absorb every second of your web swing through the Big Apple. So, what is Peter Parker's perfect parkour path to platinuming the PlayStation's pinnacle of platforming paradise? Try saying that 3 times fast. Well, I'm glad you asked. Number 1. Fix all radio towers to open up the map. Number 2. Stop all crimes in all boroughs. Number 3. Seek out all of the upgrade labs. Number 4. Unlock all costumes. Number 5. Unlock all web and suit upgrades. Number 6. Find all hidden backpacks throughout New York City to view all secret items of memorabilia. 7. Find all Taskmaster challenges and beat them. 8. Find all of the Screwball challenges and beat them. 9. Find all of the hidden photo ops as you have a tour through New York City by web swinging. And 10. Book a holiday somewhere sunny, made with something bubbly in your hands. All joking aside, this game is so much fun to explore that you will not want to put it down even after you complete everything. I've just listed all of those things, and I really think that for me it is why this is the greatest superhero game ever made. Enough said, Excelsior! And there we go, 7 video game side hustles that distracted us from the main game. As always, if you enjoy my content, please drop me a like, share, subscribe, punch the notification bell to be alerted for whenever I go live with a new video, and if you have any suggestions for a list that you'd like to see, drop them in the comments section below. But until next time, as always, stay safe, love you, bye.